What is going on out there, peeps? All right, yeah, you guys are already bringing to my attention what's going on in the stock market. I appreciate that, yeah, but I was already watching it, and there's some things we want to go ahead and cover because these to me are more warning signs about something than it is what they're leading us on to believe. So we'll get in that in just a second here. You guys know if you're thinking about buying precious metals, buy on a dip. It's time. It dropped down pretty good. Not a bad little dip in the first place. So, do I think this is going to happen? You might see some volatility between now and the end of the year, regardless of who's in office, but make no doubt about it, it's going to skyrocket here. Okay, sooner or later, it's going to do it. All right, so we're going to get into that too here in just a moment. But anyways, if you are considering, and you should be considering stacking to your pile, or if you haven't started yet, you should probably consider adding to your piles now. All right, and if you're a first-time buyer, give a consideration to our friends over there, or even you return buyers to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. All right, the link is in the description. So if you're in the United States or over in there in Puerto Rico and you spend more than $100 on precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, Pimpy, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. You guys know I am over here on Twitter, at the moment, not on Facebook, although I did send in a pill. We'll see what happens. But you can reach me on Twitter as well as Parler now, you guys. Yes, Parler. I have finally fixed my account over on Parler, and I announced it last night and already had 137 subscribers. So come catch me over here on Parler. The links for both of these will be in the description. All right, so what's happening here? Let me just refresh this because I thought, oh, how funny. I love how they do this. So, first of all, we'll get back to this, but first of all, last night, futures. So, futures jumped up 315 points Sunday evening as investors ready for Biden presidency. I like how they try to. When Obama first took office, the economy was hideous. And it went on for years and years. He was terrible economic policies. And all I kept saying was, it wasn't his fault. It was the Bush's fault. It was Bush's fault. That's what the Democrats do. We get into our fifth year, sixth year, and he's still blaming Bush for a bad economy. We got into our seventh year, eighth year. As he's leaving office, he said, hey, get used to this. This is the new norm. And he was talking about a GDP that never ever reached 3%. He's the first president, I'm talking about Obama, to never, ever, ever have reached 3% on GDP. And then he talked about the jobs coming back. Remember what he said? Hey, I don't know how. He was, I don't know how. And he stutters like he always does. I don't know how Trump plans on bringing manufacturing jobs back. Here's what he said. Does he have some type of magic wand? Apparently so. He did. So when you think about President Obama saying that manufacturing jobs will never come back here, that you need a magic wand, and that Americans should get used to a GDP that during his time in office was somewhere around 1.5%, calling that the new norm, then you can't turn around and take credit for the economy that Trump built that went booming. And the fact that he brought back all the manufacturing jobs. You can't do that. But that's what Democrats do. So during Trump's economy, they kept saying, yeah, it's give credit to Obama. Why? Even Obama didn't anticipate this. He said so himself. So now the economy is booming. We get the Rona, it drops. And what do Democrats do? They start blaming Trump. Oh, the economy's bad because of Trump. And we're like, no, we got the Rona. You guys closed down the economy. No, we had boom jobs. It was great. And all of a sudden it's bad and it's Trump's fault. But, you should get sick of that. Okay? So they were saying that our economy is bad. They said that the whole time of election. Our economy is bad. Meanwhile, we see these numbers coming out. The unemployment is dropping. We've seen it the last 3-4 months that the economy was recovering or is recovering. And Trump said, look, it's going to be a V-shaped recovery. And everybody's like, no, it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. So they want to blame Trump when it goes bad, knowing that the Rona was there and it closed down our economies. Trump's saying it's a V-shaped recovery. And then what do we see? Even lower unemployment numbers from last month with an unbelievable 33.1% GDP. That is a record. So now this election's done with. Well, I shouldn't say done. It's not done with. Now we're in the midst of this election, and they're already declaring Biden the winner, even though it has not been completed, it has not been certified, and there's still tons of lawsuits going on. But now they're trying to pump this down or push this down our throat. And now to the point that, watch this. So Dow futures rise 350 points Sunday evening as investors ready for Biden's presidency. So they're trying to give you the illusion that the stock market is rallying. They're happy that Biden is now going to be in office. This is the reason for the rise. It's not. If anybody would get credit, it would be Trump, because Trump is the one in office. But having said that, be careful. You see, they know the truth. And the truth is that under Obama, they were a job-killing administration. And if you listen to what Biden's plan is, his agenda, they're going to kill the jobs again. Come on. China gave the Biden family $1.5 billion. He's going to re-enter into a new trade agreement with them and ship our jobs back over there. And then you know what they're going to do? They're going to say it's Trump's fault. Yeah, our economy is doing bad because of Trump. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to say that before Biden gets in office, while Trump is there, the economy is doing great, and it's because America is happy about Biden. But once Biden gets in office, they're going to say, hey, it's not our fault, just like they did against Bush. Hey, we didn't do this. We're still suffering from when Trump was in office, as they systematically destroy our economy by adding on 50 billion regulations, entering into these hideous trade agreements. That's all going to destroy the jobs, which was the plan all along, so that we'll move into the Great Reset. But nonetheless, the powers that be know there's an opportunity to pump and dump. And that is going to pump everything up on a market. They're going to mislead you into believing the market is doing phenomenal, and it's because people are feeling positive about Biden. It's a lie. They know that's not true. So they're going to keep pumping this market, and that means the rich are going to keep getting richer. And they're going to try to get you to part with your silver and your gold. Didn't I tell you this was coming up? I told you, they're going to try to convince you that the stock market is doing great. You're going to see prices in precious metals go down. And they're going to try to fool you into parting with your precious metals. Don't fall for this. This is fake. So it either goes one way or the other. And that is either this is Trump's economy and it is rebounding, or they're lying their asses off trying to convince you that the market is good so that you pump back into it and they make all the money on the rising amounts, which was already being done, by the way. And then they're going to sell out from underneath you after speculators were moved out of the gold and silver market and you parted with your precious metals because you've seen the price go down. So don't fall for this. So on Sunday night, to try to tell us, look, the future's up. It's because of Biden. Yeah, okay. Then today, like a bat out of hell, the stock market shoots up 1,200 points. Yeah. I think we are or near an all-time high. Another record set under the Trump administration, just so we are perfectly clear. And I also want to point out something that kicks ass. Look at this picture in the background, by the way. Look how the clouds move. I thought that was cool when I first saw it. So anyways, what are they talking about? Well, magically, didn't Trump tell you this? As soon as Biden got into office, if he did win, then magically the virus would go away. Didn't he say that? Remember that? Well, look at this. Stock markets news, live updates. Markets soar to record highs after upbeat vaccine data. Biden victory. No, it's not. So Pfizer came out and said they're about to end Trump. It's because of Trump, by the way, not Biden. Because of that. All of a sudden, the vaccine's coming out from Pfizer, and everybody's all happy. Didn't they tell you that this was going to happen? They're going to sucker you into taking this vaccine. Don't do it, but nonetheless. Magically, like Trump said, the vaccine is all of a sudden here. Didn't he tell us it was going to be here, and now it's here? All of a sudden, the market's rebounding. Trump said it was going to happen, and it's here. And we're seeing this. And they want to give all the credit to Biden, even though the guy hasn't even been in office. That's what you're going to see happen. Don't fall for this illusion. This is what that is. They're going to try to get you to dump your precious metals. Cryptocurrency took a hit. We saw, look at this. Last night around 4:12 or so, we saw Bitcoin go from way up there, dropping down to 14,900 bucks. And then now all of a sudden, just like that, it's rebounding real quick. Don't fall for this. Trust me, cryptos are going to go up, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even though they drop down real quick, they all of a sudden start a rebound. So don't fall for this. If you're interested in cryptos, there's a link in the description. There's going to be, these are going to skyrocket because of Biden, not Trump. People are trying to get the hell out of the market. They're positioning themselves now. This is fake, regardless of who gets the credit for it. This is a real movement. Gold really dropped from around $1,950 down almost, $100 altogether. So $83.60 is what it dropped. We went from almost $26. It dropped down to actually $23, and already it's going back up. It's at $24.38. That's because most people are like, oh, good, precious metals are on sale. Buy on the dip. And it's already rebounding. So again, I told you we're going to have this emotional roller coaster between now and the end of the year. Okay? They're going to keep, when it goes bad, they're going to blame Orange Man bad. It's his fault. When it goes good, they're going to try to give the credit to Biden. So this thing isn't over. The election hasn't been won, you guys. Think positive. In your mind, you should be visualizing Trump as the victor. We know this election was rigged. We saw it, and we shouldn't tolerate it. But nonetheless, as far as the markets are concerned, yes, I'm aware. I watched. I already see the bull crap that they're trying to push down our throat, that this has something to do with everybody happy about Biden being in there. We're talking about a guy who would be continuing the Obama administration policies, which are all job-killing policies. The value of the U.S. dollar would drop faster than a hot potato. All right? So stay in precious metals, you guys. That's the right move. It really is. You're going to see it shoot up sooner or later. All right? Regardless of who's in office. But right now, they're just going to try to shake you from your precious metals. Do not give them up. Stay fast, stay strong, and have faith in your precious metals. But that's where we are for now on the markets. Look at already, just like that, Bitcoin stayed. The resistance level, it's up there. It's being supported at above $15,000. All right? The same with Ethereum's above 440. These two are the ones that I have my most faith in at the moment, as well as gold and silver. This is BS. This is buy gold and silver on a discount. All right, you guys? I just wanted to let you guys know, yep, I see your concerns. I got them, but I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't worry about them. You should be happy when you see a drop like this, because this is your chance to add more to your pile at a cheaper price. And for you people who are procrastinating, I'm telling you, if you're procrastinating, hoping to time the market and get a better deal, you are going to get hurt in the long run if you keep waiting. You should be stacking them now. All right, you guys, that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.